Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back in House Flipper Pets. We're at assignment number 7 and we're trying to do the grade A renovation for our retired teacher. So in the last episode we did the bathroom here. With the tiling that I've not been using very often because I've got the bad impression of it right at the very beginning of the game, but looking at it now, when it's nice and clean and fresh and new, it actually looks quite nice. Then we've done bright peach on the bedroom with a huge cat tree, and then a little bit of fluffy furniture on the balcony. And then we've got the rest of the furniture for downstairs is still out on the pallets in the front garden because the teacher has complete control over everything. She has to be in control and everything has to be done exactly to her specifications. So she's bought us every piece of furniture so we can't get any of the colours or anything wrong, and I'm just hoping that it does not rain because we would no way we're going to get all of that furniture inside without it getting ruined. Right, so let us head downstairs and start with our panelling for our two rooms. So we've got the wallpaper panels for this room and then the wood and wallpaper panels for the main open plan area. So I'm assuming this is going to be the sitting room, and there does seem to be a TV for this room, so yes, this is going to be the sitting room, and then the other room downstairs I assume is going to be the open plan kitchen dining room, and maybe a bit of space for the cats as well. So we've got this little flower theme on the beigey wallpaper in this room. So everything in the house is kind of light, soft, neutral, subdued colouring. Which tells us our teacher's taste. And she's got two cats that we know of. And she's got an absolutely huge cat tree upstairs in the bedroom for her cats. So they're very, very important to her. And I definitely spotted two enclosed litter boxes for the cats out on the pallets with all the rest of the furniture. So I'm assuming those will go somewhere in the kitchen dining room area. So it's quite a small house. It's only got 4 rooms, but it's in a lovely, lovely location. And it's a beautiful little home. But yes, she's the very first client that's absolutely laid everything out for us ready and left us with no leeway for any choice at all. The only choice we have is the specific positioning of the furniture and stuff, and I think most of it pretty much leads us to a specific location anyway. So yeah, this is the first time we've really had no control over a job whatsoever, so it's kind of fun. It's a little awkward having to pick up all the furniture and move it into the house. Actually, it's a very strange experience because normally we just buy the furniture and it just lands where we want it. This time we've actually got to pick it up and move it, and that's kind of weird. Wow, we've got tons of these panels left, haven't we? Right, so we want a wall-mounted TV. We want a Benny horizontal bookcase, a furry carpet, a bookcase of Benny, a yucca, the Yow Pet theme clock, so that's the way the white clock goes, and a Cavaria set. Right, so we've got lots and lots of things, and the sofa I'm assuming also goes in there. That then is going to be the biggest piece, I think, and then the bookcases. So if we put this end of the room under the window at the back wall, then we can put the TV on the big full wall in front of it, I'm going to say. So there, and then the TV on that wall there. And then maybe the bookcases can go along that back wall in line with the sofa. So I'm assuming it's going to be these two big ones and then that one slightly smaller one. That's actually a lot of furniture to go in one little room, isn't it? So the lower one can probably go underneath where the TV goes. It might even go on the, no, I don't think it will go on the end wall. I think underneath where the TV is going to go. So if we put this here, because it's a wall-mounted TV, so we can put that there, and then we can put the wall-mounted TV on above it, on that same wall. Yeah, and then the other two bookcases I think will fit along the long wall, because it is quite a long room. Yeah, so that's our kitchen, that's dining room furniture, it's cooker hood, that's cooker again, there's the TV, it's hidden behind the kitchen cabinet. And that was actually on the patio as well, so if it did rain, that would have been protected from the rain. Yeah, so these next, I think. See what I mean about it being a weird long walk to go in and out all the time? Yeah, I think there is space on this wall for two, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Oh, it will fit. I was just getting concerned when I saw that many pieces of furniture that they weren't going to be able to fit. But it is a very long room, so the wall actually has got a lot more space than you might think. It does mean we're putting a lot of things in lines all along the walls, though. But it is quite a narrow room. Very long and narrow. Then the fluffy carpet. And then there's two Echeveria sets there, little succulent plants in pots. Do we want, yeah, Echeveria sets, we want two of those, and the yucca and the cloth. Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff on that palette there is going to come in. So there's the yucca. Now, where are you going to go? How about in this corner here? Perfect. She's not asking for a coffee table, is she? Cat picture. Well, she did say she's got two cats, so I think a cat picture kind of makes sense. Now, should we have that over the sofa? Yes. So 7 sets of books to go on the bookcases, the clock, and the 2 lots of yucca. Not yucca, 2 lots of Echeveria. We've already brought the yucca in. So you could put them on the bookcase, but that looks too big. How about one on each of the windowsills? I think that looks like a sensible way to do it. Though one of the windowsills is higher than the other one, so it's not a complete match across the room. But I think the window is probably a better place to do that. I need to possibly move that one across. Yeah, let's put them both on the same one. But I prefer that. I think I prefer having them both on the same windowsill, because the difference in the heights of the windowsills makes me a little bit uncomfortable. And then the clock should go here, because you can see it from where you're sat. And then we've got 7 different sets of books which are all lined up here, and then those want to go on our 2 bookcases over here. So if we kind of move them around and line them up in different positions on these 2 bookcases, this is going to take me a few minutes to ferry them all in, because you can only take one at a time. And then we've got to line everything up to get it all to fit. Yes, but make sure that we put them on at least 2 of the different levels. So that the bookcases don't look completely empty as we go. And if we put one on here, maybe we'll put 2 on that one. I want both to look different, but we want to add like a little bit of depth to it by having them on more than one shelf. And then this will be the final one. And that finishes off our lounge. If I put the books down rather than trying to take a photograph. There we go. I think that's our lounge completed. It is. Lovely, that's all ready. I think that might get us a grade A, don't you? On to our final room, which I believe will be the kitchen dining room, and there'll be a little bit of space for the cats because we've got litter boxes and food bowls and things, and the kitchen is the perfect place for all of that to be done. It could maybe even some of it be tucked underneath the stairs. There we go. So let's put this panelling on. So it's white wood panel with wallpaper, and again we've got that sort of beigey look, but it's a different pattern this time. And the whole room again is done in the same paper. So we'll just pop all of that on the walls. And she's, like any of the other rooms, she's given us plenty of leeway with the paint and the panels that we've been given. So we should have quite a few left once we're done. So that gives us plenty of scope to do all of the nooks where the windows are. Because I always like to do those bits, you know that. One of my quirks. These panels go on so fast now. We've got all of the upgrades on for the decorating. It just flies by, doesn't it? We'll do the edge of the doors. Oh, we need more panels. Yeah, so we've got this big window here, so this might be a good place for the table in this corner here, between the two doors, the front door and the side door. You get all the lighting from this big front window here. That could be good. Let's do above the window to make sure we don't miss it. Right, that's 2 walls done already. See, it's not taking very long at all. And we've got a nice little, it's not a proper circle staircase, but I do like the way that it curves around to change direction by 180 degrees. So it's like a half circle staircase, isn't it? I like it. I think it's really nice. Makes the best utilisation of a smaller amount of space to put the staircases in. Yeah, so this corner here, like under the stairs, we could probably fit the cat litter boxes like under the stairs, so they're out of everybody's movement space. I think that could be a very good location for that. And since there are no closed doors inside the house, that gives the cats free roam throughout the entire house. Cats absolutely hate closed doors, so the fact that there are no closed doors in the interior of this house means our teacher really is in tune with her cats. Yeah, so that like corner section over there could be good for, this corner there could be good for the units, because there's quite a lot of units, and then by the window between the two doors, probably a good place for the dining room table, I think. So that's what we're going to start with for now. So let's put the corner units in here. So there's the upper wall one. Let's put it up as high as it will go. Make sure we're right in the very corner. Oops. Yeah, that's it, kitty. And then there should be a lower corner as well somewhere, I think. Right, so there's just a couple of toys for the pets there, and then everything else is over here now. Right, so there's a corner. That was nice and convenient for us. So we'll pop that in. And then we'll move out from there. So there's not a long extension in one direction. There was like a sink under a window, but I don't think there is a window in the section where we're going to be putting this, is there? No. So maybe we put we want the sink closer to the back door, or should we maybe put the fridge there? So you've got a choice there. If you could have put the double height fridge in that section, or that could have gone there, or you could put the sink Both of those would be good things to go in this spot, you see. The other space that the fridge could go in would be right next to the door, though, there. So that's like the two locations that could go. But I've always liked sinks near like light sources, so if it can't go under a window, which is my preference, then close to the patio door is my second choice. How many units are there? They look to me like there are a lot of units, but looking at the space that we've got to work with, there actually can't be a ton of units. Right, let's see what else we're working with. So, we've only got one more ground unit. We've got quite a lot of hanging units as well, so we've got as many hanging units as we've got ground units. Now, if this will fit here, it will. Oh, that's perfect then. Perfect. We've got just exactly the spot. So that is exactly where they were expecting us to put the kitchen, because it fits perfectly between the patio door and the door into the living room area. So we now want to put the cooker hood somewhere. So if we pop it next to the upper unit there, try to make sure we're not wasting any space. And we've got the countertop gas hob. We need to line that up with where we've put the cooker hood. So we don't want the light, we just to see where we're looking. Right, so let's put a spotlight on it. Now we want to line it up so it should be there. Yeah, right, now let's see if we can find the other hanging units and line them all up. They're going to be the same width as the units below, aren't they? So assuming that the cooker hood is the same width as one of these units, everything should fit perfectly. As long as we don't leave too much of a gap by where the cooker hood is. So it should just fall around perfectly. And then the one that's left should be a half-width one to go above the half-width cupboard. And although that looked like tons and tons of cabinets, when you actually put them out, it doesn't feel like quite so many. And there, that's perfect. That is exactly where they expected us to put it. Lovely little kitchen. So the dining table, where's the dining table then? Oh wait, is it on end? Oh, it stood on its end, look, that's why it looked weird. Right, so this is it's like a coarse wood. Is it the dark oak? It's like the rough hewn, I think it's dark oak. Let's bring the chairs in, let's see if we can see the description on the chairs. Oh, it just says Camilla light chair, it doesn't tell us which colour she chose. How many chairs have we got? 5 chairs? 5 chairs, so 2 on each side and then 1 on one end. So I have put it up against the wall, and that does seem to be what they're expecting us to do. Because we've got 5 chairs, not 6. So she lives on her own, our teacher, with her 2 cats, but it looks like she has people over regularly. Family or friends, I don't know which, but since she's got 5 chairs and a big kitchen dining area, it looks like she does entertain quite a lot. And then we've got like a little stand for coats and things, so that should be on this front wall in the gap that we've got, I assume. And we've got some rugs and things. Is that actually on my list? I'm not sure that's actually on the list for this room. I didn't miss one for in here, did I? No. I'm going to put it here for now. And I'm going to have to have a quick run around the house again, because I don't think that was actually on the list for that room, so I might have missed putting it in one of the other rooms. But this is definitely a coat rack, so this needs to go next to like the entranceway. So we could put it right here. because that is the ideal place for it, because that's where you put your shoes and your coats when you come in and go out. And then we want all the cat toys and things. We'll just bring them all indoors. So the cat bowl and the 2 litter boxes are definitely listed as down here. But things like this mirror are not listed for this particular room, so maybe they should have gone somewhere else. So I'm just going to bring everything into the kitchen dining room and find a spot for them, and then I'm going to have a quick run round the rest of the house and double check if any of the items should be somewhere else, and then we'll move them if they need to be. And if I'm right, there should be enough space under these stairs for these 2 enclosed litter boxes. They should fit side by side, and it's always recommended that you have at least 1 litter box for every cat that you've got. And if you've got space, have an extra spare one as well somewhere else in the house, just so that they're never caught out. Because cats are so fastidious, they'll often not want to use a litter box that's been used by somebody else. Right, and then the bowls, and we've got a soap thing. I bet that's meant to be in the bathroom, because that's a soap pot. I mean, we could have it in the kitchen, I guess, but I bet that's meant to be in the bathroom. I'm just going to leave it here for a second. I think that's going to have to be moved upstairs. Actually, let's just put it on the windowsill, just so everything's got a place in case we don't need to move it. Do you know what? No, I'm going to take it upstairs. I'm sure this means meant to be in the bathroom. Let's have a look. Yes, that's what the little shelf was for, isn't it? Look, right, yeah, so look, Maya long furry carpet, Sorella hanging mirror, and the little cat soap pot. So that's where that's meant for. So this mirror was meant to be in the bathroom, and I accidentally didn't notice it because I was so fixated on getting the tiling up and putting all the fixtures and fittings in that I didn't notice that we needed extra things. Yeah, so all we need now to finish that is the rug, the fluffy rug. And then we just need to bring the cat bowls into the kitchen, and then I think we might be completed. That's quite a big rug for the bathroom. Lovely. Right, so we are done this time, I think. Right, so that says complete. That's complete. Right, so this bathroom, bedroom, both complete. Patio, we need to get rid of the scaffolding. Just need the 2 cat bowls in the kitchen room, and the lounge is complete. Right, so sell the scaffolding and bring the 2 cat bowls in, and we are completed. So we could put the cat bowls near where we've just put the toys, couldn't we? Because we've got a nice empty space here, and it's tucked away in a little corner to not disturb anybody or anything as we move around the space. And that's the last one. Line it up. Lovely. Right, no, we were told to sell the scaffolding. You're saying all completed, but you said sell scaffolding. So let us do that. There we go. And we can't sell any of the pallets, so we will have to leave those there. So do we get our grade A for our renovation for our teacher? Still a lot of open space in this room, so, but there's a lot of space you've got to walk through because you've got to have access to the stairs and the doors and things. Right, so we get £12,900 for completing this job. That is such a huge catch tree. Nice and simple open space there. Cosy nook for reading and stuff. Everything is complete. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Suffkitty99, goodbye and happy game!